Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 39 of my playthrough for Total War 3 Kingdoms. Just before we get into it guys, as always, links down in the description below to my social media, Instagram and Twitter. If you want to give me a follow over there, that's greatly appreciated. I'm also testing out a new webcam today, so if there's any issues with that, if it freezes, anything like that, then I do apologise. What I'll do is probably just black out the camera if that happens. But yeah, we're going to be testing out a new webcam as the old one has broken. So I've managed to kind of salvage one that we'll try out today. Alright, let's have a quick recap as to what was going on then. So on our infamous eastern border, we seem to be doing alright at the moment actually. We've got a couple of armies here on the ropes. Cao Cao does have reinforcements incoming though. Cao Cao himself is on his way, so we need to watch out for that. Looks like our ally did manage to take this settlement from Cao Cao, which is good. And Cao Cao does have kind of one full stack here, which took this settlement from me, and he's got another one out there, causing a bit of mischief. So we need to watch out for that. Now, we've got a couple of armies here, one that we've just recruited and are replenishing in this city here, who we'll send in due time. And we also have this army, who is Zhang Yin's army. He's one of our new ones, so we'll hopefully not lose any of those generals to spies as we have been doing. But yeah, we will send those guys north at some point. Money's looking alright, everything's looking okay. I think we are at the end of a turn here, so we'll end the turn and see what happens. I'm sure Cao Cao will cause me some trouble in between. We also sent Sun Jian south to help out over here. We've got one of our vassals' armies here of Zhifu, who also are around to help out, I guess. And Huangai we actually sent north to try and cause some problems for Cao Cao's kind of backline here and his economy, so he can't field all these armies that he's fielding. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm going to end the turn here, and let's hope nothing drastic happens. Oh, one last thing, we're actually down on food, so that's something else that we need to get sorted as soon as possible. I believe we've set some buildings into motion to try and fix it, but we will keep an eye on it. Yeah, best we can do. Right then, let's end the turn there. Alright then, so we've got a small battle here. I see what's happened. Okay, so what's happened is that the Duchy of Wei, so Cao Cao, has attacked the army of Zhufu that was here. However, our garrison are kind of getting pulled into it, which is why we're seeing this as well. What do I want to do, actually? It's interesting because it says that we're going to win a Pyrrhic victory. And that there'll be high casualties on both sides, so I might just delegate it, to be honest, because it's not my army that's kind of at risk here. I'm not too bothered. We've got Sun Jian over here, and I believe this was the more full stack that Cao Cao had over this side. So if they get weakened here, that's good for us. Yeah, let's actually delegate this one. Maybe we win. We'll see. Alright, nice. Yeah, so we did win the Pyrrhic victory. My garrison took a little bit of a battering, but it was a tiny garrison anyway, so it's not that bad. We did actually lose some heroism for that one, I think, probably because, well, I'm not actually sure. I can't remember how heroism's calculated, but either way, it's fine. We'll get that back, and we'll take the replenishment, 7%. Actually, you know what? There's no point, because this garrison is so weak anyway that they're going to get taken by whoever attacks them, regardless. 7% isn't going to help them very much anyway. So let's actually take the income.
We are not barbarian.
Alright, maybe I should have taken the replenishment. They've been attacked again, this time by the smaller army of Cao Cao. Again, it's predicting a Pyrrhic victory, so I'm going to delegate this one. Nice. So yeah, we won this one as well, I think. Perfect. So Zhufu took massive losses that time. We gained some money. Hope we don't lose heroism again. We actually gained a bit back, so that's fine. There's some jewels going on there in that battle as well. Our garrison got a little bit more messed up. Again, not too bothered about that. And I think similar thing will probably take money. We actually gained some ancillaries there. We actually captured someone as well, so let's just release him for the money and take the ransom as well. So Liu Jun is trying to arrange a marriage between myself, well, not myself, but Lady Wu and Liu Bi, who I'm not sure what their relation is to Liu Jun. Maybe none. Saying that... Okay, saying that their character is going to join our faction. and we'll receive a payment from him. You know what, I might as well do this. I don't think this is a way that people can get spies into your ranks. I could be wrong about that, though. That's, again, my lack of knowledge of the game, but let's accept it. It gets us a bit of diplomatic benefits, I guess, with Lu Jun, which could bear fruit down the line. He's one of the vassals of the Duchy of, or the Kingdom of Song. Yeah, we'll see. Let's accept it.
We are in concert then.
Alright then, nice. Back to our turn. So, yep, we've had this marriage. That's all good. Kind of aware of that. That's fine. Right then, so we've got some ancillaries gained. Right, cunning scheme. We didn't see this before. So bad news. One of your messages kneels before you, trembling whilst handing over a missive. My lord, we are the victims of a most deceitful plot. We have no idea who enacted this scheme against us. My apologies. Shamed by their negligence, the messenger quickly leaves your presence. This embarrassment cannot be ignored. The perpetrator of this deed must be found and punished. I don't know what that means. Does that mean something? Should I understand what's going on here? Something to do with Sun Quan. Ah, okay. There's something to do with this Imperial Intrigue. Okay, so, yeah. This is something I forgot to mention at the beginning of the episode, actually. This week we've had the, is it Fates Divided DLC release, which came along with some free DLC, which does change certain things in the campaign. My mistake, I was actually going to roll back to the 1.6 patch so that we didn't get these updates in this campaign. I might still do that before the next episode, maybe just roll back. But yeah, we've got this new system of Imperial Intrigue. The reason I was going to roll it back was because in the patch notes which I read, it did say that it could potentially cause issues with any current campaigns going on. Maybe I'll leave it, and if we see any issues, I'll roll back. It seems to be okay for now. But yeah, so whoever kind of controls the Emperor at the time, which looks like is Lu Kang in this instance. Well, it's given us a little tutorial here. So this faction holds influence over the Emperor, gain Imperial favour to gain this position. So the more Imperial favour we gain, we can potentially become the Protectorate, I think, is how this works. Who's got the most at the moment? I guess we've got 60, so we're quite high up there. Kingdom of Song are next on the line. I'm not sure how much Lu Kang has. So measure your Imperial influence against every other known faction. So use actions to influence Imperial favour, increasing or decreasing the favour of your own factions. So yeah, we can try to decrease or increase our own Imperial favour. I have read a little bit about this. So once you have influence over the Emperor, you'll gain the ability to perform special actions and access new missions. Cool. I think that's it. So another layer of, I guess, diplomacy going on over here. A bit frustrating because I was actually going to disable all this. I wasn't going to have this in this campaign, but never mind, it's here now. We'll roll with it. If it does cause any major issues down the line, I'll roll back to the previous update, the previous patch, so we don't see any of these kind of any problems that arise from this. But if it's fine, then I'm not going to worry about it. So can we increase my own Imperial favour? We can. It costs us 5 and we gain 15. So we net ourselves 10, I guess. So we'd go up to 70. Should push us kind of right up there. It doesn't actually tell me how much Lu Kang has. That's the only thing. Oh, it does actually. So if he's only got 62 and the Kingdom of Song has 71, surely the Kingdom of Song would be the Protectorate? I don't know. Let's confirm that action anyway. So yeah, we jump up to 70. And I guess let's reduce the Kingdom of Song if we can. It costs us 10 though to do that. But he does lose how much? He loses 15. So we'd go down to 60. And he'd go down even further. Yeah, let's just leave it. Let's leave it there. I don't want to kind of like mess with it too much in case it really does mess things up, but we'll see. So I'm wondering if maybe this is what this event here was for. Something to do with that. Anyway, diplomatic reports then. So we've got a foreign trespasser. Okay, let's check that one out. Okay, I think it was this army here of Lu Kang kind of went through our land. Not too bothered about that one. Marriage we're aware of. Faction developments. Duchy of Wei. Okay, change the capital. So. Construction complete. Got a city. We're actually losing even more food now, which is kind of scary, to be honest. Yeah, we do need to actually sort that out. Still with all the armies for this turn first, and then we'll come back to that. So, one thing that was actually really good for us in this last turn was Zhufu fighting these battles next to Runan or Ruyin over here. And we won those 2 battles. It's actually made these 2 armies here really weak and makes it much, much, much easier for me to run in and now take these guys out. Having only 1 army here, though, makes it a little bit difficult. But I'm thinking with Sun Jian, I'll chase these guys down here. So I think we'll do that straight away. Not going to be able to do it this turn, but that's fine. And then I think with this army here, we'll move up to take this settlement back. And deal with this army here. We will delegate this one, I think. Should be fine.
Our victory is proof of heaven's approval.
Awesome. Got a nice little chunk of change there. And some heroism. Perfect. So we actually lost Imperial Favour there. Interesting. So we lose Imperial Favour. I wonder why that is. Is that just for attacking someone? I don't know. Either way, character captured. We'll release these guys, get a little bit of money. Nothing of value to steal anyway, so it's fine.
They have suffered enough.
And we'll occupy this settlement. This was ours before anyway,
They
so
will thank us for this.
should be fine. I'm wondering if this means now we could move this army up somewhat safely. Or do we want to just let them fully replenish here? I think maybe we let them fully replenish first. Sun Jian's after this guy, so that's fine. And Sun Jian can also kind of ward off anyone coming up this way. And then we've also got Qingpu and Zhang Hong. Yeah, Cao Cao's nearly here, which is a little bit concerning, but he doesn't have any other armies around by the looks of it. So I think we just move these guys back to... Or do we want to go on the offensive actually here? We can't actually reach this settlement just yet. Cao Cao can easily land here, or he can easily kind of sail around and land anywhere else as well. A little bit concerning. I don't want Cao Cao to kind of get away because he's a high-level general and probably comes with other high-level generals. I'm not actually sure about these two, but probably high-level, I would imagine. If they manage to get down here and behind me, just sailing down the river, I don't think this army will be up to much of a defense. We'll see. I could be wrong about that, but let's just, I guess, wait and see what Cao Cao does. I guess the first thing then, in that case, maybe we come and attack this army here. And potentially take this settlement. Let's do it. They're going to run away. That's fine. We will keep these guys together as always. Cool. Right then. Who else have we got? Hongai is the next one. Is this one of my allies? Yeah, Zhufu. Okay, yeah, so Zhufu's army is probably going to head back here to replenish and hopefully recruit, because they did take a bit of a beating in those last couple of battles. But yeah, let's... Oh, we can't actually reach it this turn again. Just a bit irritating. Looks like Luo Jun has taken, or did take, Cao Cao's capital, which is good. So yeah, next turn we'll take this settlement here, and looks like this could be kind of game over for Cao Cao. Almost. Doesn't have much land left, so he's not going to be able to support these armies for much longer, I wouldn't have thought, unless the game's just getting loads of... The AI is getting loads of buffs from the difficulty level, but it is only on hard as well, it's not on legendary, so we'll see. Okay, so someone died in battle there, I'm not too bothered about that one. Commandery secured, cool, that was the one that we'd lost from before. Path blocked for Zhang Hong, that's okay, it's just these guys coming together here. Now I think that's pretty much it for movement of my armies. These guys are staying put, the rest of them have all moved, that's fine. And let's have a look now at trying to solve this food situation. So, where have we got lots of food being produced? Because this is probably somewhere where we have food production buildings. So, here we are producing 12 food, producing a lot. We're getting plus 75% food production through this building. We could up that to 100%, which I think is probably the smart thing to do here, because that's going to give us a nice boost of food. Where else is there that's creating a lot of food? Wuling. So, okay, we actually need to take a reform to upgrade that any further. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do here to up our food production, I don't think. I mean, we can up our income from industry, but I don't want to do that just yet. Where else then? There's this settlement here, which we can convert into different buildings here. It's giving us 2 food production. If we convert it to a land registry office, what will that give us? Is that this first one here? Land surveying office? It's not giving me any information. Okay, there we go, now it is. So yeah, that also gives us 2 food production, and then we'll be able to upgrade it from there. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get that converting. Our food's actually shot back up, which is good. Cool. Why can I not convert this? Oh, okay, because we're already constructing something there. Cool, that's fine. Hippo over here. Get a bit more food production from here. Let's do that, and it's only going to take 1 turn as well. So that's perfect. Anywhere else? It's lulling over here as well. Although, yeah, I need to upgrade this to a small city first of all. Let's do that. It doesn't look like it's going to cost us any food to do it. So let's get that upgraded, gives a bit more prestige to us as well. In fact, any of these where we can, we probably should upgrade the towns, as long as it's not going to cost us anything in food, which I think kind of a lot of them are at this stage. But let's keep looking. I think when it goes up from like level 2 to level 3. Yeah, okay, there isn't anywhere else. That's fine. I think we'll leave it at that. Hopefully our food production should be kind of solved after that one. We've got an option here in the court. So having a Grand Director, what does that actually give us? So actually that's for food production, which could be good. We've definitely got the money to support it. But do we want to actually put in there? It is a good question, because we don't really have anyone spare at the moment. Okay. Do we want to take on a candidate, maybe? And if we do, what kind of character do we want? Don't have many of the Vanguard characters, so is there any of them? There isn't actually any waiting here either. In that case, we don't want any more strategists. I think we have enough of those guys. It's either going to be a champion or a commander, I believe. Don't think we need any. Actually, no, we could do with another sentinel, maybe. So, we can check relations for these guys, where their past loyalties were, and so on. None of these guys we're at war with at the moment, so I think they're safe to recruit. I think is the way this works. Yeah, let's get him. And then let's pop him in this position here. Confirm. Alright, cool. I might not be playing this particularly smart, but hopefully that's enough to boost my... Yeah, food production's gone up to 14 now, so happy with that. Cool. Right then, let's... there's actually other buildings we can take here, and I did seem to remember some giving us a bit more income from industry and things like that. So let's get these upgraded too. I think we've only got enough money for that one actually, so let's leave it there. Let's end the turn. The only real concern I've got for the in-between turns here is actually Cao Cao himself. He's the only kind of full stack that's standing against us at the moment. And I'm wondering that maybe he's not replenishing these armies because we're attacking. He's losing settlements here, so he's not got enough money to do so. I hope that's the case, which means that hopefully if we break Cao Cao's army, that could leave us in a very, very good position to take him out. So let's see. Right, I'll end the turn there. Alright then, so looks like Yan Baihu wants to leave the coalition. Nothing I can do about that, he wants to leave. He doesn't like me actually. I didn't realise his attitude towards me was so bad. Should I be concerned about this? So he dislikes me a lot because I've been releasing generals of our enemies. Okay, fine. I think that's Cao Cao's generals that I've been releasing. maybe that's going to kind of... I mean, if we end the war with Cao Cao soon, then that should hopefully start to dissipate a little bit. But he's very unfriendly towards us, and I'm a bit concerned that he'll go to war with us, because that could be bad for me. Is what it is, though. I can't do anything about it, so let's see. Alright then, so Cao Cao has sent a full... Well, yeah, pretty much a full stack south from his kind of homelands up in the north, and attacked our settlement here. Nothing I can do about that. I'm just going to have to delegate that one, I think, and take it. Yep, lost the garrison, lost the settlement. That's fine. Alright, so we lost the settlement. We're aware of that, though. It's this one here. So that's all fine. We can actually see as well, Cao Cao has landed, and he's kind of out there on his own, actually. I wonder if I can take advantage of that. But he also brought a big full stack down onto this settlement here, so I do need to be careful. Let's just have a look at these things. We know about this diplomacy. We lost that settlement. We gained some more buildings, which means the food production has gone up a little bit, which is cool. People of merit, it's all good. And traits gained for Gao Tang Yang. I'm not sure which general that one is, but that's fine. Yeah, so alright, Cao Cao is marching right now, which means he's... yeah, troops are going to be tired if we attack him. Do we have the range? We do just have the range. I wonder if that means he can't retreat as well. I think that actually means he can't retreat, so we might be able to actually take Cao Cao out here. Yeah, okay, let's have a think about that. We've got Sun Jian as well over here, who's poised to take these two armies out. And there was an army of Cao Cao here, and I have no idea where they've gone, which is a little bit concerning. Zhufu's sent another army over this way, which is fine. That's good. I think first of all what we'll do is we'll take Chen over here. Should be able to delegate this one. Yep, decisive victory, gained some money, and we should have got some heroism as well. We didn't lose too many troops, which is fine. Nice bit of heroism there, actually. We lost some Imperial favour. Yeah, that's something I need to try and keep on top of, actually. Didn't do it last turn. It's going to be a new thing to try and remember. We'll occupy this settlement as well, get a bit of replenishment. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep kind of sweeping across this way with the Huang Gai's army. Or do I just go further north? I don't know. I kind of don't want to expand my own territory out too far this way, because it makes it more difficult to defend, I guess. So yeah, I think we'll sweep down this way next. I think that should be what we do. Sun Jian. I think she should deal with one of these armies here. Let's go for Zhang Chao over here. He's got the stronger of the two. Can delegate that too. It's good that I think we're finally getting on top of Cao Cao. Took out that army completely. Gained ourselves a nice chunk of change again. Lost a bit more Imperial favour though. And gained some heroism. And some auxiliaries as well. Let's just release it. And take the recruitment. Didn't lose hardly any troops there anyway, so that's fine. Can we actually get close enough? No, we can't. Can't get close enough to attack, but we'll move as close as we can. Just to hopefully make next turn a bit easier, getting across there. We have this army here now as well. One more turn, they're going to be fully replenished, I think. Doesn't look like Ganbahu is going to be a problem for me at the moment. What kind of land does he have? He has quite a big amount of land, actually. Also, I think with this new update, yeah, it's added this Imperial favour filter over everything. So yeah, looking at ownership, we're in the red here. We've got our vassals here as well. Yeah, I think maybe once we've taken out Cao Cao, Yanbahu might be the next person to go to war with, maybe. Yeah, we'll have a think about that though. I don't want to make any decision just yet, because we do still have Cao Cao to deal with. Alright then. Is there any other armies? We've got this army here, who... I guess they could start moving this way. I don't know where this army went that was here, of Cao Cao's. I don't think Zhufu took them out. Anyway, let's continue to move this way just to put a bit of pressure on South's forces here. And I guess let's move these guys up to this settlement. They won't be able to get there this turn, but next turn they can. Then everyone's kind of in position where we want them. And now we need to make this decision about attacking South. I think we should do it. Who should we attack with, actually?
Draw inwards and strike out.
I think we attack with Chengpu's army.
May wisdom flow.
So we'll move Zhang Hong over here
Step in wisdom.
and then go attack.
Do not yield.
Yeah, he can't run away. He's not deploying tons of troops. He's not deploying very many, well, particularly strong troops. He's got a couple of decent generals. I think this is going to be a battle we can win. And I think we'll fight this on the battlefield. So I will see you guys there. Alright then, so we're going to be attacking here. I do want to wait for my reinforcements. Interestingly, he's deploying his troops right down here, which is kind of good for me because I can kind of come down the hill on them. So, given that our troops are going to be reinforcing us from this left-hand side, I'll form the troops up here, let the reinforcements come in, group them all up, move them across to like this region here, sort of, yeah, around here. Hopefully they don't move. If they do, obviously I'll react to that, but then I'll be back with you once I've kind of got everyone formed up and we're in position to attack. And then I'll show you all the forces. I'm probably just going to set them up in my usual formation though, so nothing fancy. But yeah, I'll do that and I'll be back with you shortly. Alright guys, so I've actually just sent my cav ahead just to probe their forces, I guess, because it looks like they've got quite a healthy cavalry force here. Now they are sending spears over, so obviously I don't want to get hurt by them. I'm going to decline all of these. But yeah, I thought if I can actually grab some of their cavalry here maybe and take them out before they can kind of do any damage to us, that might be good. Southside himself is actually running over. And we are getting shot at as well. They have a tower. Let's just continue to decline these. I just want to probe them really while the rest of my force kind of moves up. Actually, you know what? Let's just charge South. Why not? Let's do it. If he wants to put himself out there, let's take advantage of it. Rest of our cav, let's get them charging into their cavalry units here. Can take Cao out here. Perfect. Now they are getting shot at quite a bit, and that's fine. I wouldn't want to say the cav are expendable, but they're kind of expendable. I want to do as much damage with them as I can and then just get them out of there. They are bringing spears over now, so that now is the time to get them out of there, I guess. At least just move them away from the spears and we can charge back in once we've kind of split their forces up a little bit, but let's move them away. I don't mind the cav chasing us so much because we do outnumber them with what they're sending at us here. So that's alright, like that's fine. It's just the spears that I want to get away from. And I also would like to kind of charge into the generals here. I might have actually just done that a bit too early. Again, I want to try to take out generals and that sort of thing here, ideally, although we're about to get double teamed here with Ganding. We have routed one of their units of cav, which is good. That's the idea here. Let's get them back again. Rest of my forces are almost here. So actually just move these guys into a bit of a better position. Like here. Get them to run now as well. Let's charge back in here. Make sure Ganding's going for their general. And yeah, let's try and rout this last unit of cav here. And yeah, if we can take out that general as well, even better. Right, they are sending and getting their spears over quite close now, so let's pull these guys back for good now. The infantry are nearly here, so we'll use those to our advantage. Actually, let's get Ganding over here, just to screen our retreat and to take out this general, hopefully, as well. Don't want him to get caught by them so much, but yeah, let's pull everyone back, please. I did want to try and take the general out there. Would have been ideal. If he's going to continue to chase us, then I will do it. We'll get him eventually.
Kill them!
A comrade is being attacked.
While the rest of our forces move over. Get into position. Come on, we have to take this guy out now.
We have killed an
Yeah,
enemy
nice, perfect.
general!
That was exactly what we wanted. It's not Cao Cao. Would have preferred it to have been Cao Cao, but that's fine. They are sending their spears back now as well, which is good. Their heavy cav did hang back though. They didn't get involved then. But I mean, it kind of makes it easier for us now to attack their heavy cav because they've committed the rest of them and they've lost them. Let's also just get these guys, quite a big line of them, let's get them just pushed right up into their faces now. And let's get this battle underway properly. I don't really like charging uphill here with my cav, but it's fine. Wow, these guys are routing already. Or wavering, should I say. Right, now we are going to be charging into these guys now, which is fine. Let's do it. Oh, did not want to accept that, but fuck it. We've done it now. Let's actually get these guys charging in. Let's have my... Oh, I didn't group up my skirmishers separately. And now I'm messing all things up, but it's fine. Let's have my skirmishers. Let's decline that one. Shoot at all of their guys here. Get our swords involved, get our generals involved. Get all these guys in. Perfect. What's my cav doing? It's all the way over here. Let's not keep them there. Smashing them on this right hand flank here. We've got a couple of units of axes here as well. Let's bring them in. I think their cav are trying to charge into my archers here, but ended up charging into my spears. Let's just pull these guys back here. Get these swords. I mean, they are kind of getting hounded by this unit cav here, but it's fine. My generals are getting pounded badly, so let's get them on Cao Cao. My general here is losing as well. Let's have him retreat. I didn't actually mean to make him do that. It's a bit annoying. Bit annoying, but whatever. Okay, cav doing their thing as well. Let's move the cav around now so they can come around the back here. Everyone else is routing who needs to be. These units of spears, let's get them on the cavalry here. Let's not have these guys charge too far ahead. I'd rather they pull back and help out the generals here. And we also have my axes. Let's get them involved. Got a couple of axes here as well. Let's get them involved. And my cav here. Send them over to deal with their skirmishers, I think. Apart from Gan Ning. I've done that the wrong way around. Right, you guys go after them. Apart from Gan Ning, you go after this general. Cao Cao's down. Nice. These guys all dealt with. I think the rest are going to be running away apart from this general who's now frenzied. But that's okay as well. That's not a problem. Decline that as well. Let's not fight these duels. She's gone back to full health, but you know, it is what it is. I think everyone else is running away now. I would imagine that'll be it. Successful battle, I think, guys. Against Cao Cao as well. So that's going to do a lot of damage to them, I think, because he was one of their only other full stacks that they had. Who's still left? Why are they not? Why is the battle not ending? Okay, now it is. Perfect. Right, I'm going to spend a bit of time with my cav, mopping up some troops. So I'll see you guys back on the campaign map. Awesome. Yeah, so we actually took out Cao Cao there as well. Now, yeah, he's going to be wounded. I don't think we captured any of their generals by the looks of it. But that's fine. We lost some Imperial favour. That's okay as well. Actually reminds me to do something about that, which is good. Gain some heroism. Gained an ancillary there. I wasn't sure who that was, but we'll check in a little bit. I think we want to take the replenishment here, just to kind of boost our numbers back up again. Kind of important because we're outnumbered in terms of the amount of armies they've got. I don't want to get caught out. Let's actually just move Zhang Hong a bit closer to Chengpu here.
Shield, cleave with
This
sword.
general has leveled up. I'd like to give him something that gives us better formations for this army, because I don't think Chengpu's army has it, but I'm also not sure if this general can do that. Doesn't look like it by the looks of it. However, what we might be able to do here is give him fire arrows for his troops. Saying that actually he doesn't even have any, does he? So that's not a massive concern either. Ignoring forest penalties is a good one. Let's take that. Gives that to the army. Cool. These guys are going to sit here and replenish a little bit then, which is perfect. Chengpu's army took the brunt of that, but even still, like, they're not doing too badly. So next turn they should be pretty much fully replenished. We don't have the range to chase this army down and take it out, so we're not going to bother with that. Plus they've got a full stack there hiding, so we need to be a little bit careful. Sun Ren, she can now come and take out this army, I believe. Can she? Okay, she cannot by the looks of it. Ah, there we go. I selected the wrong army, but she's actually already moved this turn. So that's fine. I think everyone else has, haven't they?
China.
Yep, that's everybody moves. Food's okay. Money's okay. I think we're doing alright. With the income, or the little bit of money that we've got in the pot, I think we do want to probably upgrade something for a bit more money. Upping our commerce income here in Changsha is probably a good idea, because that's where we get most of our income from there. It's only going to take us one turn to do it. So let's grab that one. That's a fairly simple one. Get most of our money here from industry and a bit from commerce as well. Could take this building here. Kind of two routes that we can take it. We get quite a big garrison, whichever one that we do. Where's this in Conling? Just way down south. Oh, it's not that far down south. It's in Lingling. Massive garrison is not really important here, but the money probably is. Now, I think we've freed up a building here in order for us to put in. Now, I need to get this right now. I think it's state workshops. Yep, and then when we get to the currency inspector's office, which is at tier 3, we can start reducing corruption. So I think that's what we want to do, state workshop there. And anywhere else as well where we can get one, to be honest. I think we started freeing places up for that very reason. But I can't remember exactly where we did that, so let's have a quick scout around. Here we get money from industry, pretty much primarily. This ups food production, not too bothered about that for this particular settlement here. This gives us a massive boost of public order. That might not be a bad idea, and then we can start thinking about upgrading this settlement, because as populations grow, public order becomes a bit of a problem. It's already got really good public order as it is, but let's do it. Kind of future-proofs us a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. I think we'll leave it there for this turn. Right. I think, as well, guys, that is going to be it for this episode. So, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. As always, make sure you hit that like button if you liked what you saw. Leave any tips or feedback down in the comments below. You guys have been very generous, as always, with the advice, and I do appreciate it. So, leave that down in the comments below. And if you haven't yet, and you fancy subscribing, make sure you hit that big subscribe button down below and the bell for notifications. So, with that all said, I'll see you guys on the next one.